Oops. This is the Fantasy Roadshow. What's going on? Let me get this retweeted. Let me get this live on Instagram. All right, let's do it. Best Ball Mania. Boom. Let's get rolling. Waiting on 9. Waiting on 8. Gotta remember to click over to Instagram and check the comments there. All right, we got 7 to go here. As always, I'm looking at the 103 to 107 probably. 108, 109. Let's say 103 to 108, 109. Jamar Chase is the target as always. Go Tigers. It's going to be just me today. Truck is going to the Cubs-Sox game tonight. So make sure you hit me up in the comments and keep me some company here. Waiting on 6. Waiting on 5. We are live. All right, waiting on 4 people, and this draft is off. 5. 3, 2. Come on, 103 to 109. Come on, 103 to 109. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1. 103 to 109. 103 to 109. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 103. Let's go. Jamar Chase, fingers crossed. If not, CeeDee Lamb. If not, maybe Bijan. Maybe Breece Hall. But the 2 targets are definitely CeeDee Lamb and Jamar Chase. I'm going to try my new strategy here. Hopefully it works. We'll see how the draft kind of unfolds. I like going Jamar Chase on the turn, Jalen Waddle if he falls, and then on that 3rd swing around, potentially Josh Allen with the anticipation of going Cooper on that fourth round turn, and then Kincaid on the 5th. If we can start Chase, Waddle, Allen, Cooper, Kincaid, to me that's the best start you can have currently. After doing 20, maybe 30, close to 30 of these. Check Instagram. Jamar Chase. Come on now. So we get at least Jamar Chase or CeeDee Lamb. This guy goes CD. Jamar Chase, welcome to the squad. Subscribe to the pod. We got Shimmy Coco Pop, Darth Corazon, Blake 319, Young Hizzle, Mia's dad. Okay, Mia's dad. He loves Mia. Bijan at the 104. I like that, actually. That is potentially what I would do at the 104 with this start. Tyreek Hill, Mr. Unlikely, Fartalooza, 82. Azobe, Flipperachi, Dogan, OL Mariagi. That's who we're working with today in the lobby. There goes Brees at 108. Here is where I'm going Garrett Wilson over Puka, over Marvin, over A.J. Brown. You would see me going Garrett Wilson at the 109. A.J. Brown goes at the 111. All right, so now we start hoping for Waddle. Jahmyr Gibbs and Taylor's gone. Saquon will go here inevitably. Marvin Harrison. I like Drake London, but he'll be gone. So it's really like Devontae Adams or Jalen Waddle, and I'd prefer going. I mean, if Adams falls, great, but Waddle's somewhat realistic, and I like him there at the 22. Potentially turn that into Josh Allen at the beginning of the third. And, you know, I'd usually go like Diggs, DJ Moore, someone like that, and just start 3 wide receivers. The reason I like going Allen, you get your elite quarterback, likely to be the number 1 scorer in fantasy, period. And then you open up a potential stack with Kincaid at that 51 spot, and then, like, you know, Amari Cooper. So I like the idea of starting with those 3 top wide receivers and then elite quarterback, elite tight end stack. Hammer away at running back, hammer away at wide receiver. Best strategy right now in my mind. So there goes Debo. Olave. Evans is there, so you still have Adams. I mentioned him. Adams or Waddle would be the pick there for me. We get one of them. I'm very happy. Adams is gone, so we get our boy Waddle. Adams and Waddle in that order. Here is where it gets interesting. It's like, do we go Stephon Diggs, DJ Moore, or kind of shoot a little bit early on Allen? But again, that opens up what I think is a great stack if you can get Cooper at the. He's going at 45.6, so if you can get Cooper at 46, and then Kincaid at 51, he's currently going at 50.4, so they do have to fall to you, but I think it's worth a shot there. One pick away. Diggs is gone, so here is where I'm going Josh Allen. Fuck it. I'm trying to complete the stack that I feel like is the best start, period. A-Chain. So we could get DJ Moore, as I mentioned, but I'm going to go with Allen and see what this gets me. I really want to see how this stack plays out. 8 spots before ADP. He should be going early third, just like he was last year. There's no reason why he's not going in the same spot as he was last year. Neighbors at the 304. All right, let's pull that draft board back up and just kind of hope it goes pretty chalky, and then Cooper slides to us at the 46. I will say, you see the 101, he has Nico Collins and Diggs, so he's probably going to go Stroud at that 5th round pick. So basically, we're just betting on him not going Kincaid at the 48. I think he's going to go wide receiver. I don't know why he wouldn't. And then we're just kind of sitting on this guy that's CD, Kyron, A-Chain. Doesn't snipe us. But we'll see what happens. ETN going at the 32. I love that. He's let's see where he's been going. I want to say like 40. Yeah, 40 on the dot. So that guy's going completely against the field and just hammering away at running backs. Priest, Hall, Saquon, and ETN. Interesting strategy for him, for sure. Zay Flowers, DJ Moore. DJ Moore falls all the way to the 34 pick. Hurts. Let's see what this guy does. He started strong. He's going DK. He's got 2 running backs, so he's got to hammer away at wide receivers here. He's got a red, there you go, red badge. So DK and Pittman. Cooper is still 5, the 5th wide receiver on the board. And we are up in 8 picks. I'm feeling good that this is gonna we're gonna get this stack that we want, especially with Kelsey and McBride still on the board. Someone's gonna grab. There goes McLaurin at the 39 pick. Wow. So yeah, there, as I said, someone's gonna snag Lamar. 5 picks away. He's the 5th wide receiver on the board. Jaden Reed. Wow, this is getting wild. 4 picks away. Cooper's still our guy with Kincaid on that turn. Cup. All right, 3 picks away. Come on, give us our boy here. Amari Coop. Please. Please, I want to start Jamar, Waddle, Allen, Cooper, Kincaid. I think this is, to me, the best start. Tank Dell's out. All right. No Cooper, no Cooper, no Cooper. Josh Jacobs, no Cooper here, no Cooper here. No Cooper here, no Cooper here. Don't go Cooper. Don't auto draft. He would auto draft. Oh, he goes Higgins. All right. So Cooper's here. Love it. Going Amari Cooper. There's still 2 tight ends on the board before Kincaid. So I'm pretty confident we're going to get our stack. Please let Kincaid fall to us. And I'm very happy. There goes Kelsey. Come on now, Kincaid. I don't think we have to worry about Corzone going Kelsey. I mentioned this guy's probably going Stroud, even though Mahomes is still on the board. I can't imagine taking Stroud over Mahomes. He takes a tight end, but it's Mark Andrews. So let's fucking go. Kincaid at the 51 is looking highly probable. There goes Stroud, as I mentioned. I think that's pretty questionable with Mahomes on the board. There goes the Mahomes Kelsey stack. That guy's happy as well. Kincaid, welcome to the squad. Subscribe to the pod. Was today Arms Day? From JMMK15. It was not Arms Day. In fact, I didn't work out today. I might go after this, but I don't think I will. Sponsored by Roll One Proteins, best proteins in the game, best pre-workout in the game, best amino acids. Take those electrolytes after creatine. Take the electrolytes after a nice sauna. But No workout, no gym today. I'll likely just go in the morning instead of this evening. I don't like working out in the evening because it keeps me up way too late. All right. I love this start. I'm super excited about this build. I've been wanting to try out this strategy and see how my team shakes out, and it couldn't have worked out better. I wish Truck was here because I've been telling him this is how I want to start every single draft. Literally, if every team I could have this start, I would. This exact start. I got to text him. JMMK15 had me fooled. Yeah, I'm gonna start on Monday. I got my boy Frank the Dank coming in town, but after on starting on Monday, I'm gonna go on to another pretty intense bulk and try to add a little bit of size. Probably do like a 2 to 3 month bulk with a pretty strict diet and try to get some size. Anthony Richardson, Gown. So we are going to be picking at the 70-75. Okay. Adunze, Brian Thomas. Love the Brian Thomas and Trevor stack. I'd be very happy if that was the case. JSN, you know how I feel there. There goes Rome Adunze, nice and early. 6 picks away. Brian Thomas is probably the target here. I mean, of course, if Rashad, he's gone. If he fell, he would be the pick, auto pick. But Brian Thomas, JSN is probably my dream scenario here. Yeah, and then, of course, Christian Watson. Still have a lot of shares of Christian Watson. I think it's probably the first risky move here, but I think it pays off. Well, I guess Brian Thomas, but Xavier Worthy. So Thomas is the third wide receiver on the board, a pocket of rookies, high upside rookies. I think the highest upside is Brian Thomas. Stepping in, there's a lot of reception. There's a lot of targets that he's filling up with Ridley gone. They did grab Gabe Davis, but I think that's that's kind of irrelevant. Kyle Pitts falls. I would have loved to have taken him, but of course we have this elite Allen Kincaid stack. Don't think he's necessary. I really could take him if Brian Thomas or JSN gets sniped. I guess he might even fall to that back end. That would be an interesting move. But Brian Thomas is the pick. Welcome to the squad. Subscribe to the pod. JSN on the turn. There goes Pitts. That guy does go 2 tight ends, which is interesting given he only has 1 wide receiver, but I like the team. I mean, I wouldn't do it. God, I'm going to love this team. This so far is going to be my perfect team that I could. JSN. Come on now. Do not go JSN. Yes, he goes Christian Watson, JSN. Welcome to the squad. Subscribe to the pod. Boom, let's go. All right, 94, 99. That is the next 2 picks. Let's see, 94, 99. We're going to need one of these running backs, likely like a Zach Moss. Of course, Jonathan Brooks would be an outstanding fall, but he's been shooting up the board. Pollard, Javante. Anyways, there's going to be a run on running backs here pretty soon. There goes Kittle. Najee goes at the 76. Gosh, what is his ADP? 87, and he goes into 76. I like that people are reaching for their players in this draft. I just think it's kind of crazy. I wouldn't do it. Deontay Johnson at the end of the 7th, likely going to be wide receiver 1 in an offense that just has to take a step forward. I don't hate it. Ramondre, wasn't going to touch him. Jamison Williams, that's someone I like. He is being steamed up to the 8th round, which is pretty pricey, but that's where you see a drop or a tier break from wide receiver, and I really don't mind Jamison. I think he's pretty good. This guy starts 7 straight wide receivers. Flipperachi is not fucking around in the receiver department. He does have a good wide receiver group. That looks like a team that I would probably build from this spot. However, I mean, I'm going to be interested to see how that kind of shakes out for him. Fardapalooza goes Mike Williams. Four more picks, and there are a bunch of those running backs. Here starts the run. Zamir White gone. DeAndre Swift and Jonathan Brooks, I'd be fucking ecstatic about. I'm not going to get excited yet with 3 guys still left to pick. That being said, they do have quite a few running backs. This guy's got 3, 2, and 2. So, I'm there goes Brooks. You fucking Mia's dad. DeAndre Swift, fall to us. Pollard. All right, DeAndre Swift. Come on now. Ryan Peterson says Swift would look amazing on this squad. This is my favorite build that we've ever had, period, to this point. I told you this is going to be my new target build. So hopefully this guy doesn't auto pick DeAndre Swift, which I think he may be one of these auto pickers, which is going to be devastating. Do not auto pick DeAndre Swift. He fucking auto picks DeAndre Swift. So that sucks. Between Warren and Moss, we've been taking a lot of Moss, and we will continue to do so. Tragic how that guy just auto-pick sniped us. Absolutely tragic. Gosh, so close to having Brooks and DeAndre. So that's disappointing. Son of a bitch. The pick is going to be Javonte Williams. I do like Curtis Samuel with this stack. He might actually be the right choice here. Yeah, we're going to take Curtis Samuel. So now we have Josh Allen, Curtis Samuel, and Dalton Kincaid. That stack is looking fucking good, ladies and gentlemen. DeAndre and or Jonathan Brooks. I should not have got myself excited, like I said. That would have just been a dream scenario. They shouldn't have been around to begin with. But that running back, the running back push came a little bit later than it typically does, so it kind of teased me there. But Zach Moss, that's kind of been the standard. So we do pair him up with Mr. Jamar Chase, and then we have Allen, Kincaid, Samuel. I don't know if Truck can listen or he's just kind of watching, but Truck, if you're listening, pop into the comments This was the exact build that I've really been wanting to do, like I said, in every single draft. So let me know what you think, how it's starting out here. The 118, 123. I believe this is where we start to see Trevor Lawrence territory. However, there would have to be a QB run here to kind of consider that. It's tough to just reach on him. Tyjae Spears would be a guy that I would be interested in if he's there. That was a little disappointing to see this, but Singletary's gone, so he's going to be the top running back on the board. I highly doubt we get a Tyjae Spears at the 118. But you never know. Chubb, little concern there, him saying he has no timetable for return. Blake Corum gets drafted at the 111. That's pretty surprising there. All right, let's see if this is the QB run. Purdy, Tua. It's a little bit early for, to be honest, but I kind of like that Brian Thomas late Trevor stack. It's really going to depend what we can do here at running back. It starts to get thin late, but, you know. Damn it, there goes Tyjae. I really wanted him. Gosh, if we end up with a Chubb, I don't love it, but that's definitely the guy. I just wonder if he's going to be sliding right now because of that press conference. It was not very promising. If you didn't see, Chubb basically said, like, he's gone through an injury before, so mentally he knows how to handle it, and he's just going to keep seeing how he feels, hoping to get better every day. It's not ideal. But it might be a Chubb Lawrence and then see what happens. Oh, great. This is the auto picker. He will be getting his first share of Brock Bowers. We would have had Swift if it wasn't for this Jag. I wonder if Gus Edwards is an interesting play here. Projected lead back. Because of the news today, I'm going to say Gus Edwards. Let's take you and see. I think Chubb could fall to us. I don't know if I really want him to. But I'm no longer auto Chubb there. I think Gus Edwards, like, somewhat is the lead back right now. The Dobbins news, after talking to Dr. Jesse Morse, him saying basically, like, good luck with Dobbins. He's never going to be the same, which we knew, but, like, how important the Achilles is for the running back and having explosive plays, like, he's pretty much said Dobbins is just a name in the locker room. So it's really Gus Edwards. And I don't love him, but if it's his backfield and he gets a lot of work, then, you know, there may be some touchdowns to come with that. I'm going to take Trevor. Fuck Chubb. Oh, same bye week, but whatever. We got our stack. Let's see what running backs will be available at the 142 and 147. Cherby. Kendre Miller's something to think about, but probably not. Gray Davis. Let's see how far Chubb. That's another reason I didn't want to take him. I want to see how far he falls after that news. Unless, of course, he gets auto-picked because there's some jerk-offs in this lobby. All right, we got 22 people on stream. Someone needs to visit me in the comments because I'm just sitting here blabbering to myself. I would love to talk to somebody. Starting to feel like, ooh, here we go. This pod is the best. This guy knows his stuff. My fantasy win percentage has gone up significantly from Fraxwell. Thank you, Fraxwell. Mike knows his stuff. Thank you, Frank the Dank. That being said, you don't play fantasy football, and true listener, people that have truly been listening, knows that you're coming to visit me in Austin this weekend. I mentioned it on this podcast or on this stream, so. And you may see Frank the Dank on Saturday's stream. Just gonna say he may be making an appearance. Wow. So Chubb is falling way further than we've seen him at his 118 ADP. Dowdle goes. I'm going to look on Kendre Miller goes. That's quite the run on running backs. It makes me pretty concerned. I don't think most of the time we're going to see this much of a steam on running backs, so I'm pretty confident I can still kind of hammer away at this build in the future, but it's crazy that this draft room has just steamed at running back. There goes Goff. If we can get Chubb at the 142, that's going to happen. Oh, Blake 3-1-9 is going to get Chubb. We're going to get auto-sniped from his bitch ass. It's so annoying. Zeke would be interesting. Zeke and Marshawn Lloyd. Marshawn Lloyd and Jalen Wright. Let's see if Blake 319 auto pick snipes us again like a little bitch. And here goes Blake 319 auto sniping Nick Chubb. No, he's somehow back on stream and takes Kirk Cousins. So we're going to take Chubb at the 142 and just hope that today's news conference was talk. Either way, I think it's the right pick. Let's take Marshawn Lloyd if he's there. Pearsall, I like him a lot. Elliott's gone. Pearsall is someone that we would definitely like on this team. If Ayuk or Debo get traded, he's going to shoot up. And all we've heard is nothing but positive things out of camp from him, his separation, how he's carrying himself, how he's practicing. So Pearsall is definitely a serious option in this pocket. There goes Polk. Shimmy Coco Pop for 2 picks. Marshawn Lloyd, that was our boy who we wanted. We could go Jalen Wright, but I also don't mind Pearsall. There's 3 people on the 12 bye. I don't mind Pearsall here. Our 7th wide receiver. Done there. And then take a couple shots late on running back. Let's go Pearsall. $166, $171. This is not the best pocket for running backs, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. Jalen Wright might have been the move there. I just like Pearsall. It was probably Jalen Wright, but I'm learning on this build as I go. Ray Davis at the 159. Let's see. Could fall, but most likely not. Algier, no. Vidal, no. Gibson, I guess. Bucky. Don't really love him. Jermaine Burton, I like him. All right, so we are on to the 14th round. See, we got 23, about 25 people on stream. It's just me, no truck today, so join me in the comments, please. Rashad Bateman gone. So we might, Jalen Wright was taken. We may be able to see Ray Davis fall. I highly doubt it still. But if we can get one of these two backs, you know, we're just throwing darts at this point, but I'd be okay with either. There goes Bucky. Algier. So two running backs go, and not the two that we want. You know, I'm not super. It's not super promising, but we'll see what happens. Sometimes you get lucky. 4 picks away. We got 2 guys. Just have one of them fall to us. How about Blake 319 fucking auto picking early in the draft and then comes back? We would have had DeAndre Swift. I would have been really happy. There goes Ray Davis. So that sucks. Antonio Gibson would be okay here. I wouldn't be super upset. Chuba gone. Mims. All right, Gibson it is. Tyrone Tracy, 13 spots early. That might be the move, but whatever. 15th round. Roshan potentially falls to us in the 16th. Probably good at every other position. Those two in the last 2 rounds. All right, we'll see what happens here. Herbert is gone. Tyrone Tracy. Gosh, these running backs have been getting steamed early. It's crazy. Tyler Conklin. Corazon, do not take Tyrone Tracy from me. I'd rather not get sniped anymore. Roshan, okay. That is a little bit early, but Tyrone Tracy, welcome to the squad. I love that. This is just an outstanding team. I love it. Frank the Dank. Frank the Dank. Holler at me in the comments. Frank the Dank, say in the comments what the first thing you want to eat in Austin, Texas is. And I'll shout out a few restaurants that will be on that list. th and 17th round. So we'll be taking Daniel Jones right there at the 195. And Braylon Allen? What? No thanks. Maybe. Estime? No. Well, we don't have... It's not a bad dart throw. Braylon Allen, yeah, but you're backing up. Made a ton of plays as a pass catcher. Opened up first team snaps. Front runner to be the clear running back too. I don't know that's a good thing because I think Brees is just going to eat up all the targets. Definitely not going to take Estime there. Maybe I'll go with that Dulcich and then see who's left. I don't mind Estime. Damian Pierce gone. Fortunately, he would have been a consideration. Deonta Foreman gone. People think that Chubb is actually that injured. I disagree, but Elijah Mitchell, not really interested. I don't know. It's not a bad like fade McCaffrey potential injury type pick, high upside injury. Same as Braylon Allen. I don't think either really have any path to play. Whereas like Estime could potentially beat out Javonte. Not that I think he will. I don't really like any of these guys. But I also don't necessarily like... Let's just throw a Mitchell dart out there. For the hell of it. Tight end. Outside at Dulcich. Hurst Theo. Ertz is interesting. Jelani Woods. All right, stream. Nobody's talking to me. And it's not going to get too much crazier. Let's go ahead and take Daniel Jones. And now we're waiting on Dulcich to end the day. I guess I'll stay on stream here and just see if we get Dulcich to fall. And then I'll recap the team and call it a day. As of right now, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones. I can't imagine that looking much better than it is right there. Zach Moss, Gus Edwards, Nick Chubb, Antonio Gibson, Tyrone Tracy, Elijah Mitchell. That's a pretty good squad right there. Jamar Chase, Waddle, Cooper, Brian Thomas, JSN, Curtis Samuel, and Ricky Pearsall. Pretty stacked. I mean, you can't really ask for anything better than that. Four of those guys are going to start every week, and you got to be happy. And then Kincaid and Dulcich. I fucking love this team. You're going to see pretty much every team start like this, if it's possible. Which I think it's possible at the 3, potentially at the 4, if something crazy happens at the 105. At the 102 if it's possible, but still quite a ways to go, but there is still quite a few tight ends. So I'm pretty, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tight ends ahead of Mr. Greg Dulcich. I imagine there's going to be a pretty hefty run here. That guy's got 2. This guy's got 1, so he's definitely taking a tight end. This guy's definitely taking a tight end. This guy's definitely taking a tight end. Justin Fields, that's an interesting pick. This guy's going tight end. It won't be Dulcich. Don't even try. No Font. JT Sanders, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Every time you don't see a blue player box, we're happy because we want Mr. Greg Dulcich. Josh Reynolds. Gosh, I can't believe he's on Denver. I had no idea. Derek Carr. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about us getting Dulcich. Greg Dulcich, welcome to the squad. I shouldn't have done that too early. Tyler Boyd. It's crazy to me. He is going at the 2. He just went at the 212, 205.3. Young Hizzle. I think I would break my computer if Blake sniped us here. Kirk Cousins and Gardner Minshew. Good luck. Thank you for the entry. Your team fucking sucks. Michael Penix. Okay. Congratulations, Blake. You officially suck. Greg Dulcich, welcome to the squad. Subscribe to the pod. Buckle up.